Yes, I'm live. I'm live. Wait, lonesome. I'm up. I'm up. Yes. All right. I have right now with me UIC, the UIC council candidate for Frankfield in Clarendon. Yeah. Marlon Douglas. How you doing, sir?
I'm great. I am feeling very much elated and very much interesting. I'm feeling so excited to be on your show. Good
Yes.
afternoon to your viewers. Good afternoon to your subscribers.
Yes. Yes, my brother. All right. Tell me something. What really draw you out and give you the urge to come and run to make a difference for the Jamaican people and join the
Well,
UIC to make a difference? What really give you that urge?
well, as a well-thinking, smart, in civic-minded Jamaican, you know, or any other country to an extent, you will have to do an introspective look at yourself, at your country, see which direction it is going. Is it benefiting you? Is it there to serve you? Is it there to protect you? Is it there, to offer you, you know, the things that it should? Should it operate in a manner that the citizen should, feel welcome, should feel comfortable, should feel satisfied. And I am one of the citizens that always do an introspective and an introspective look of the government and my with the view of my civic right, you know, at hand. And I used to serve my country. I served my country for 10 years, and I know what service is. And I have never voted before, and I never saw the reason to vote with past administration and this present administration. So, I actually reserve my vote. Until now, I have, you know, been following the UIC, Mr.
Yes.
Joseph L. Patterson, the visionary behind this movement. He had envisioned this movement in 2012,
Yes.
launch in 2015, and
Yes.
registered in 2019 with the electoral office under the electoral law. And
Yes. Yes.
the 10-point plan, the local government manifesto, the aim, the key vision, key objectives, the mission of the UIC, really stood out. It really speak for the people of Jamaica.
Okay. You want to give the people them a look rundown and your career?
Yes,
Because
I
you
have,
serve. Yes.
yes, man. I was a preacher and teacher, at age, 18 to 20. From there, I joined the Jamaica Defense Force. You know, I served 10 years in the Jamaica Defense Force, and my rank was a corporal, and also my appointment was a military police. I was an MP also, so I was there to uphold the law and order of the Jamaica Defense Force of the Army. I was a child care officer with the CDA, Child Development Agency, it was known at that time. I was also a security manager for a security company in Mapen, Clarendon. I was a marketing manager. I prepared the rates, actually, and I prepared the other administrative information, and I would actually, in tangent, would cooperate and would, in collaboration with the operations manager, company, very credible. You know, I was also, a pharmacy assistant, you know,
Mm.
Mapen hospital pharmacy and private pharmacy, dispensation of medication and other administrative use in the pharmacy and stuff like those. I was a bus driver, PPV, I drive bus with public passenger vehicle and stuff like that. And a farmer also, plant cabbage, lettuce, sweet pepper, corn, sorrel, you know, stuff like those. And I'm now, UIC councillor candidate,
Okay,
as
so
you
it's a
said.
long way, you do a long range of things, a long range of
Yes,
career and works and
yes,
everything.
and
So tell me
yes,
something.
and
You're from the same area where you're running now.
yes, I am from the same community,
Area from the same parish, the same
same
division.
parish, same parish, same constituency, same division, same parish.
Okay, so tell me over the years, what is it with those councillors? What them do for the people of your constituency to uplift
Well,
their lives?
well, I can be brief on that answer. They have done nothing. They have
Nothing.
made a lot of promises, but does absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
The people of Jamaica at one point will have to be smart. We'll have to wake up. We'll have to start be introspective and do a re-examination of what and let me say something.
Yes.
Some of these people have never met their councillors. They only heard of them, see them on on pictures, see them and heard of them about them, but then they have never met them in person. You
Okay.
understand? And as I said before, we have to be smart now, as it is now, about our constitutional rights. Be aware, be conscious of the rights and the responsibilities of the councillors that are elected to represent their community and represent their constituency. We do just sit back, relax, reserved, and just take whatever the government give us, take whatever central government in pass as laws and whatever they feel to do and how they feel to run the country under bad governance. And at some point, it's going to collapse, and the people, will have to realize, and know what to do and to be smart about it.
Okay. So what about the local government overall in Clarendon? What's the impact they have in Clarendon? Anything you say
Well,
anything from Maypen come right? Not just Frankfield, but overall in Clarendon.
well, let me just say this to you, Wayne. I was in Maypen at a particular time. It was in actually a day, and I saw a manhole. There was some work being done on the road, and I saw a manhole being left, uncovered. And quite unfortunately, a lady fell in and I think and has hurt her leg or foot. I don't know the extent of that damage. And I heard, and she was saying, expressing that she's going to sue and that is a job, and that says it all in Wayne. I mean, a simple manual like that left unprotected. There's no one there to supervise it. There's no one there to understand to do any thorough administration of it. Left there for days. I've been and I tell you, for a couple of days I've passed it there open. I say, look at that. So that itself says a lot. That, in Clarendon, probably I can't speak for the entire Clarendon, but what I've seen, I am actually in expressing.
Because why I ask, because you're in Frankfield, so you have to pass Penance, Chapelton, Woodall, come back to go to Maypen, right?
Go,
So
yeah,
all this place, all the road, all the place, all the place look, all the place look, yeah.
Well,
Representative.
well, it doesn't look as if there's any representative, because I mean, if you have to wait until December, 12 months for you to do some debushing, for you to clean the roads, for you to fix road, for you to, be doing some pitching patching, and for you to be to be seen, then obviously you're not doing anything.
Okay. So tell me something now. So if you get elected, what's your plan for the people them in your constituency?
Well, I tell you,
make a difference. Yes.
I always have planned for my community before I even joined the UIC. You understand? The UIC is just the icing of the cake. Where I'm living now is a farm. It's a farming community. I have actually written a 10-point plan. And I sat and I look. I been to to you know, some other communities, speak to people, you know, I engage them in constant dialogue, you know, and you know, I know and I've gotten, you know, the verbal expression of their concerns. I have, you know, wrote it down, you know, and I have, you know, look at it, review it, you know, and see how best I can, you know, assist them if I get elected. I have written a 10-point plan, you know, for the farmers, for the young people of the community, you know, for entertainment and recreation, you know, for road, fixing of road and drains, debushing, regular debushing, not only on Christmas or before Christmas, and you know, regular maintenance of the road also, you know, and the water connection of water, you know, there's a lot of springs where I live, you know, and I see where the people can get water free, of course, you understand, unlike you have to pay NWC for a monthly bill. You won't get a monthly bill, but they will pay just for service, the service in the pump, you know, because I speak to the citizens of the community. You know, we have engaged, as I said before, we have engaged in consistent in dialogue and conversation, and that is primarily one of the main focus: road and water.
So the road and what? No, because all right, because what happened is over the years or decades, them always give them the main focus as road and water, but them want some. All right, give us some more details of the 10-point plan, like for the farmers, starting from the farmers.
Okay.
What we will do different? Yes.
Yes, when for the farmers, I've written, and we have spoke about, you know, a round robin program, you know, where the farmers, each farmers come together and help a particular farmer. So if it's 20 farmers, you know, the other 19 will come together and go to that farmer's farm and help him through the day. Instead of he alone, you know, him have to do the burden some work, we'll come together and initiate it in a work day, and then we will, you know, help that farmer. And I personally actually it will head that board. You know, they all set the dates, the time, provide refreshments, food, and stuff like that. You
All
understand? And
right.
that will encourage farmers to produce more. You know, that will encourage farmers to even go in other crops that is you know, is cash incentive basically.
Okay, so tell me something now. So we're talking about producing more crops, but to
Yeah.
get rid of these crops, to get it on the market and think what you're going to do about that, to help
Well,
them to market them stuff. Yes.
yes, well, not me, that I the councillor alone, but you know, the
You're coming your
UIC.
division because you got the UIC, I know that, but through you, them doing local government now, you know,
Yeah.
them still going to, you know, market them stuff. What you going to do about that? Mhm. In your division, get cut off. Make us wait when him um come up back. Yeah. All right. That we're just talking to Mr. Douglas. I see council candidate for Frankfield. Yeah. I'm gonna log in back. So we're gonna wait until him log in back. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna ask these questions, you know. Over the years, yes, yeah, man. Over the years, you have a politician, you know, yeah, log in back now. So if him come up back, yes, he's back.
Yes, Will.
Yes, Marlon. Yes, man. So
Yes,
yeah, man. So
yes, I have, you know, I'm spoken to Rada, you know, in couple of time, and you know, they will do a lot. They will do assist me in getting farmers, you know, to sell their products, you know, and you know, I have, you know, an initiative where I can engage the hotels, you know, in local business owners at the restaurants, you know, the retailers, the resellers, and you know, for an extent,
and
I
supermarkets,
am
right?
thinking,
Because them sell a lot of ground produce.
right,
Supermarket also good.
supermarkets, and you know, for an extent, you know, I'm looking at, you know, to export, you know, help them to, you know, export, you know, to, because I have friends and other, you know, associate who do exporting, so you know, I'm that is the initiative and that is the approach that I'm about it. take.
All right, with the unattached youths in the area, because a lot of kids leaving high school, you know, a couple of them have some
Yeah.
subjects and thing and can't find no job or nothing. What's the plan in your area to uplift your area?
Well,
If you win if you turn the council for your division.
well, one of my 10-point plan there is to, erect community centers, and for skill training. I strongly believe that every youth that left high school, should have a skill, because you're not going to be in the office each day. You're not going to be a clerk every day. Sometimes when as it is nowhere, the COVID-19 have restricted a lot of activities, a lot of employment has been terminated, a lot of people are off the job. You have a skill, you can engage your skill, whether you're a plumber, electrician, a tiler, any skill area. I have on my 10-point plan, to establish and to renovate, the community center, because there's a community center up where I live, and that is the plan and my 10-point plan, to renovate it, paint it, put in infrastructures, speak with art and TA. Have a trained and a certified teacher from the art to offer them training, and when the course is completed, then you will be certified, and you will be handed a certificate, and that will
Okay,
prepare you for the job market.
okay, so with job replacement to try get some job for them in the area, you're going to start from your area though. So if somebody want carpenter, mason, and thing, you're going to make some booklet
Yes,
and you're going to do all
yes,
these things that them can get some
yes,
job
yes,
starting from your area.
yes, definitely. As the counselor for my constituency or area, I am thinking, creating a WhatsApp group where all these students, I would have them on my list and have their profile. So whenever time somebody, actually would in need of a skilled worker, or a tradesman, then they will be the first to be selected, or to at first choice, to be first choice, basically. And well, I don't know about the rate. I won't fix the rate. They will have to fix their rate, and according to
Yes,
daily
yes.
and stuff like that.
So you're going to be all hands on deck. You're going to be fully engaged in your
Well,
community.
yes, man. I think the UIC not only, listen, the UIC does not really stand for United Independent Congress. It stands for integrity. It stands for hard work. It stands for sincerity. It stands for principle. It stands for honesty. It stands for unity, because our code name, our pseudonym is the Uniters. And let me tell you something. This movement has empowered me. It has equipped me. It has revolutionized my thought process. How to serve the community, and within, not only serve the community, but serve the community with integrity, with passion, with sincerity. Because a lot of people, a lot of politicians now, they don't have the sincerity and they don't have the passion for the community. They're for the grabs, for the taking, for money, and the country is, the people, they're not there to serve their people. So I can tell you, all hands, foot, head, and deck for the people of my constituency and the people of my community. If elected, I can tell you, Mr. Lonesome, you'll have to have a part 2, 3, or 4 interview. I'm telling you,
Definitely, definitely.
yeah,
And
I'm
make
feeling.
us endorse something. People, you see, when you get a person from your constituency, this is what me I promote long time, I don't know that. So we not gonna follow politicians because them go UE and them go learn politics. We want people from the community. So if you have a natural smell, he must smell it too, or she has smell it too. If you hear gunshot, them a hear it too. If no water in your pipe, them not have none too. So them feel everything you are go to it better for you. I mean
Yes.
that's
And
that. But I'm going to
yes.
that community. You're from that community originally.
No, not originally, but
But you live there for a time, yes.
yes, for a
As a
period of
family
time.
member.
Yes,
Okay.
Woodall, from Woodall to Mapen, from
Know
Mapen to
your place.
Chapeltown.
Know your
Yeah.
place. Know your place. You notice McCall them, don't it?
Yes.
You must just say, whoa, You want something
Your
because the
your
one of
your 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 satellite investigators are on point.
listen me. But the dance in your place in Woodall.
Yeah, for over the
Chapter
years,
me used to stay. Years
over the
ago,
years,
man. Before Clarendon bad.
yeah,
Decades.
yes,
Me
yes.
I come them place decades before
Oh,
Clarendon. When me I got Chapelton, I'm gonna tell you something. You know, you ever hear about the Deglars, right? Faith Deglar,
yep,
mom, and that.
yep, yeah,
Mr. Deglar,
yeah,
me used to stay
yeah,
for them
yeah,
out, right?
yeah.
Right
They
at
live
Chapelton.
they.
Mm.
I used to live beside him in the crossroads.
All right, so maybe me know you a long time then because
So,
me used to come from
no, but
before.
I know you. I know you, but probably you don't know me. I
Okay,
remember
because
me.
I know a lot of people from there. So, and I
Yeah, yeah,
used to up and fit them house. So if I used to
yes, yes.
cross with you know, so you know, me
Yeah.
know the place. Me know the
Yes,
place. And,
man.
and
I know you.
before
I know you will
the
away, man.
die, because I was at her funeral too. She died at 105. That's like 1982 or somewhere around there. 83.
Yeah.
I was at that funeral. So you know
Okay.
I know that place good, right?
Yes, yes,
Frankfield
yes,
and
yes.
them place. Shackleton.
Yes, man.
I
Yes,
know
yes.
the place, man. Yeah?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yes, man.
Mm.
So the UIC, so them have a full slate of councillors candidate for all parishes.
Well, um, to be honest, I think we are almost there. Getting the 228 councillor candidate representative. And just want to thank the hardworking team of the UIC, the recruiting, officer Marlon Millis, and his team, to try to get the representative, to fill in the vacancies in all 14 parishes of Jamaica. He's working very hard. The hardworking team, other in persons of the invest in the council, executive
Mm-hmm.
council, and the team, just the UIC team. We are not only, we're not a political party. We are just a movement. We are a movement. We're not a party. We are a dance. We are a movement. That is, unite, and we unite Jamaica. To get rid of the bad governance, and institute
So
good governance.
your party giving back power to the people, to the common man,
Yes,
power to the man, to the common man. So him
to the
feel
common
like
man.
he's belong.
Right,
They are belong.
right,
They are belong.
right.
Yeah. Okay.
The
Your
people,
party.
the
So
people of
tell me
Jamaica.
something. If the UIC win the amount of seat to take over and govern the municipality, what them going to do? What you think you people would do about these municipal police or them angle these vendors and thing? What you people would do different?
Well, as we, Mr. Patterson have said in a previous interview, and consistently, the UIC will reform Jamaica. The constitutional laws, and we will be a people's movement instead of the other way around. We will work for the people, and not the people work for us. And anything that will oppress the people, anything that will minus, from the people's earning, from their being productive, the UIC will not tolerate that. The UIC is there for the people's movement, and just because it's systematic, we say it's party, but it's the people's movement.
Okay, so we can expect something different, completely different, and
Yes,
and your UIC members are the councillors not going to be after election councillor. We don't see them in action. You're going to be all
no, man.
on deck.
Yeah, man, you will see. Listen, before election, after election, post-election, pre-election, you will see your UIC in full operation. We are the watchman, we are the watchdog, if you might say that. We are the watchdog of Jamaica, the political watchdog of Jamaica, as it is now. And Mr. Wayne, so I will use your medium to encourage everybody to visit our website. Look at our 10-point plan, our mission, our philosophy, our key objective. Look at our local government manifesto. You will see that the UIC is for the people, and that we are relentless, and we will rescue Jamaica from this situation, this this predicament that Jamaica is finding itself in, not because of poor in resources, not because we are don't have the resources, no, not because they say that we are third world country, no, but because of bad governance, why Jamaica is in this situation, because of the waste of resources, the negligence by the political leaders, and corruption, why Jamaica is where it is today.
Yes, and UIC plan to change that.
Yes, man. Decolonization. We're going to metamorphosize Jamaica. Transformation, revolutionize Jamaica, a new Jamaica like you have never seen before. We from top corruption from top come right down, from politician come right down, and corruption is very broad. It's not just from the politician, we just steal a lot of money from central government or from local government. Corruption is in the private sector also, in the banking system. It's broad. So we, the UIC, will investigate. We will go through detailed examination of everyone profile, and we will prosecute those who are the perpetrators, and bring them before the court. You understand? Taxpayers' money, we will some we have to account for, and we cannot allow the money to keep leaking through the pocket of the government, to their corrupt leaders and to their corrupt friends and partners.
Okay, love that. You don't have a manifesto, one of those manifesto, local government manifesto plan in front of you. You don't have any with you right now.
Yes, I have it with me right now.
You can read a couple of those things to the audience for me, please.
Well, yes, local government manifesto. The first one is crime. We spoke about crime, how we deal with crime, and how we plan to tackle crime and combat crime.
Yes.
The second one is child safety. We're going to look at child safety and implement measures to protect children. The children is of our future. We're going to look at parks and playground for not only for child,
right,
but for those.
So stop. I could do child safety. Just give you a rundown on the child safety in communities, like in your division. If you win, the first thing you want to do about, to protect the child in your division.
Well, I have vision a community watch
neighborhood watch.
Well, not really. I'm not going to say neighbor. Neighbor is very is not the word. I would say community. Community.
Okay. Yes.
It's wider.
Community watch.
Yes.
Okay.
And WhatsApp, WhatsApp group and those any suspicious movement. We can send it. We can post it in the group. And we police officers. Have numbers for police officers. And speed dial. And speak to the farmers and educate them and child safety and and the citizen to an extent. Things are you cannot prevent. We can mitigate. A child being abused, kidnapped, you understand, and being abducted. But at times it takes the effort of the community. It takes unity, the community to unite together, to see each other's back, to really fight, that particular crime. Because trust me, if you have your neighbor and your neighbor don't talk, you both of you guys don't say eye to eye, then things will happen over your house when you're not there, and he could have prevented it, and he just allow it because you guys don't speak together. So I would work with community engagement in unifying and educating the community first. Now about this particular initiative.
So in other words, we want to bring back the unity like back in the days when a child, the village take care of the child, not the
exactly
parent or a parent.
Right.
But
Because
look out for all the kids.
Precisely.
Okay.
Precisely. Because I've seen I spoke to a lot of citizens, in the community, and I get the reaction and the feedback that they don't talk to that person because that person is blue and that person is green and the person is orange. And even in the same committee, I see where in December where a particular party clean the roadside, let the left side and leave the right side for the because those people voted for a political in a particular party. You know, that is nonsense. Unity.
That's
Listen,
stupid. That's
when
stupid.
yeah, that's stupid. You know, that is very illogical. I mean, if you the UIC says one Jamaica, whether you're green, yellow, red, purple, pink, it doesn't. You know, the UIC will treat you as respectable. You know, we look at you and as a citizen of Jamaica. We don't look at you as a P, a PNP, a UI, a JLP, or a NDM. No, we look at
But
you as
make us do something that move. Make us do something to the councillor right now who running there as member of parliament. Remember, you know, when people don't vote for you, remember if whether UIC, PMP or GLP, if you are the member of parliament or you're the councillor for the whole division or the whole constituency, you're not supposed to partner road. Because the opposition are supposed to come and say, oh, me I can find money to do this. Remember, the taxpayers' money not come to the opposition like that. It going to the government coppers. We don't have stop on the foolishness. So me just make you clear and talk to you straight. All right, tell me a next point. Give me a next point. One more point plan that you're reading down. Yes.
Yes, Wayne. You know, I have at least 22, but I'm just going to give you one more. You know, the grassroots economy financial literacy program. We're going to educate in vendors, you know, and how they can invest, how they can be more productive, and how they can earn money. Because as you see for yourself, the present administration, the past administration, the present administration is not for the people. The fake constitutional laws, you know, it does not reflect the interests of the people. You know, so we are going to use every medium in whatever way to empower the people. The people are so oppressed. They are so depressed. You know, I speak to some of them, I can hear it in their voice. They are so fed up. You know, empower them, educate them, renovate them, re-energize them, you know, and let them understand that there's hope and there's a better way. You know, the way, you know, for 77 years, almost accept a generation of corruption and empty promises by the two parties, previous administration, and we are here to revamp that, to you know, eradicate that, and to, you know, serve the people, you know, fulfill our mandate, and to, you know, give them the chance and the opportunity to you know, to be to be worthwhile and to be valuable, and to think of them being a citizen of Jamaica, not only financially, but personally and constitutionally.
Okay, good. Yes, man, that nice. So people, we just giving an introduction, and then me gonna talk back to him again, you know, before the election. So me just give him a nice introduction, and then, you know, we have to definitely talk back to Marlon Douglas again. You understand?
Yes, man, I'm always available, man. Always available, Mr. Wayne, to speak with the people, to talk with them, and to educate them. You know, it's always a pleasure being on your program. You know, I just want to thank you, and just want to just say, you know, just a couple of minutes to the well-thinking Jamaica, the smart Jamaica, those who are civic-minded.
Yes.
You know, for change. You know, the UIC is committed for change. You know, we will serve you, and not the other way around as it was before. You know, we are the people's movement, or you might say the people's party. You understand? We have fought for you. You know, we have lobbied for you. We have advocated for your rights. You know, for your freedom in a respective manner. You know, I just want to say, you know, visit the UIC website. You know, whatever question you have, there's a number there you can ask. You know, the president is always available to speak to anyone. And please donate to the UIC. Please donate to the UIC. This is your movement. You know, you're going to own this movement. You know, you will be a part of this movement, and the party, you know, will serve you sincerely, cordially, and respectively.
I want to ask you one more thing though, because I just see Mama Angie put up something. Let me see what she put up, because I'm sure I see something. It's Mama Angie. said with so much corruption in politics, on what basis does your party select their candidate? Last
Well,
question.
as I said before, the hardworking, recruiting officer Marlon Millis and his team, we aggressively and rigorously investigate, and do background checks on our candidates, and we not we he is very credible in selecting candidates. He is very sincere, and you cannot stop you cannot get all the information, but the most important information, that is presentable and that is credible, again, that supports a candidate profile, he will select. And if that candidate is not, selective, then he just not selective to become a candidate to represent the party.
All right, good. And all the candidates, they're living, because I talked to Mr. Patterson. So all the candidates living in their community, and that's good. That is what I'm promoting straight. Because we don't want the candidate as them in our place, people. When you look them reach up Beverly Hills, and you can't reach them, and you're not no more. You can't talk to them. We not
all the candidates. All the candidates are living in their community. They have experience. They have seen. They have heard the cry and the moan, the lamentation of the people. So they have first-hand knowledge of what to do if elected, and they have interacted with the people and socialized with them each day. So that is very that is very logical.
All right, good to have you here. We're gonna carry you back, Marlon. Marlon does that.
Yes, man. It's a pleasure. Yeah. It's a pleasure, man. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure, Wayne. It's a pleasure, Wayne. It's a pleasure, Wayne. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Yeah, man. Thank you. Thank you.
People, listen out later for the other rest of interviews. Yeah, from another candidate from another party. And yeah, just keep on tuning. UIC.
One Jamaica. One Jamaica. One Jamaica.
Power for the people.
Not agree in Jamaica. One Jamaica. Everybody will come together as one Jamaica.
All right. Bless up, my brother. Respect.
Thank you.